up, YouTube? Today I got the performance review on these solid shoes today. It's the Converse All-Star Pro Evos or Evolutions. And so these are coming in at $115 on the Converse website, or the only other place you can buy them is like your aftermarket sites like StockX. But this is our second step into Converse basketball from the All-Star Pro BB. So let's jump right into it with the traction. So our traction, we do have this translucent, a little bit milky offset waffle pattern, and it was solid. Every direction, front, back, side to side, it holds you to the ground. It does pick up a little bit of dust and it is hard to get off, but even with all that dust, like, I wasn't wiping at all, and there was no point. I wipe after games when I get done just to make sure I'm not going home with all this dust, but it doesn't even need that. You stick to the floor, and I had no issues, and I expected that. It's the same pattern as the All-Star Pro BB. So our cushion, it is a drop-in React midsole. On these, the website does say that they brought them up, the sidewalls right here. They said they brought the sidewalls up, you know, to increase containment. But I did compare them with my All-Star Pro BBs, and it's literally the same drop-in React midsole. And maybe I didn't even wear the other ones, and it looks like you sit lower in those compared to these. So it's the same thing. If you had the All-Star Pro BBs, you're gonna get the same exact thing. Cushion, React cushion is great. Like, it's not super comfortable to walk in unless you're in like the running pair, but the impact protection that you get is crazy for a shoe that, you know, sits you so low to the ground. So I enjoyed it. Really good cushion. I don't know, they kind of phrased it so that, like, it was vague. They weren't specific. It didn't feel like they're specifically saying the sidewall on these comes up higher than the All-Star Pro BBs. So maybe they had a different idea in mind, but still a solid cushion. As far as our materials, so the upper, they're calling it a TPU divided adaptive mesh, and so it has two different, a tighter weave on the outside and then a looser weave on the inside. When you first step into it, you can kind of tell, but as you get to playing, not really. It is more comfortable than the All-Star Pro BB. That's like head and shoulders, you can tell that. So it's a little bit more fun to play in because of that. But it's layered by fuse all the way around here, which is cool. It's supposed to help you keep in the shoe a little bit more. I didn't have any problems with the other pair, like laterally. Same performance, maybe a little bit more comfortable, honestly. As far as, you know, our support features, they don't really have, you know, any real. They brought the collar height up in the back here, and they added more padding, which is supposed to keep you locked into the shoe a little bit better. Outside of that, I mean, like, nothing crazy. A flat base that's low to the ground, obviously that helps, but not much other than the fit. So our fit is true to size. I went true to size, and I had a little bit of room to work with, like in the toe and also on the sides of my feet. So you can go true to size. It is a traditional lacing system, so you can tighten it down as much as you need, and you shouldn't have any problems. The shoe does stretch, so you won't get like the foot pain on the sides of your feet. I did get, like, when I did pull it really tight, I could feel the laces just coming down on my feet, and that was more so in the break-in period, and then I really got used to it and knew where I needed to lace it to. So fit, true to size. I mean, it's pretty good. It's not the best in the world. And then you can feel all this padding and this collar on your ankle constantly. Like, you don't forget it's there. Man, is the shoe hoopable? The shoe is extremely hoopable. They made small improvements, and they fixed the fit a little bit. So it's a great shoe, great grip. I love the cushion. The upper is more comfortable nowadays, and I would recommend this to almost every position, man. It just gets it done. The only thing that I would knock is this tongue. It's a foam backed mesh, and it's super short, like, as you know, up on the shoe, like it just sits up in there, and it's really like, I really wish they could have made it like a couple centimeters longer, and it definitely would have felt better. It made getting the shoe on harder and everything. It just sink right in there. But outside of that, it is a great shoe, man. And coming in at $115, you really can't go wrong. They brought the price way down from the All-Star Pro BBs, and I love that about this shoe. So I do recommend it. If you can get a pair in your size, definitely pick these up. These would be a really good all-season shoe. You could take these outdoors too, because this rubber, while it might not be the hardest, like it's just in a pattern that's extremely durable, and it'll keep from fraying and like ripping off like you'll get on the outdoor courts. But let me know what you guys think. Have you guys picked these up? Have you played in them already? And if you like the performance reviews, subscribe. And thanks for watching, guys.